Hey, how you going? So today I'm going to talk about the different updates and ranking them in a tier list. I just made this tier list myself because I don't really know how to use the websites, but yeah. So number one, I definitely rank this S because it's the first update and they released the most stuff. I was surprised that they only had two fighting styles when they first released. Um, but they had actually quite a lot of fruits and swords. So Buddha at the start was the best fruit in the game, which was quite interesting. But yeah, they added all the guns, accessories, some abilities. Yeah, this was update one. Then we've got update two. They added some new fruits, which is cool. So Phoenix Spring, Magma Village, new flying style, Soul Cane. I kind of miss the days when the updates would be more than just like one fruit. But yeah, they they removed. I think they changed the name to Blox or something like that. I don't know when they did that. But yeah, they did a lot of buffs and nerfs and changed it to make it a lot better. I think Rubber also got reworked, which was good. I'd probably rank this A because just made the game bigger and have some better stuff. Then we also got String and Rumble, which is really cool. I we haven't got Awakening yet. That's only until second season. And we also got a 3.5, where there was a percent of each two. So I think that's the first V2 sword, which is cool. We got some new guns, some new bosses, stuff like that. Some new buffs and nerfs, which is cool. It's a it's a pretty good update, but not the best, I'd say. Now, update 4, they didn't add that much, but they added V2 Darkblade and Sand, which is cool. Uh, then they added a lot of fixing, which is cool. They did some Buddha stuff and they did a lot of Becentos, which is interesting. And yeah, there was also this glitch which they fixed, and then they buffed some stuff. So I'd say that update 4 probably around here. Update 5, they added gravity, which is cool. And then the last island in update 1, which is so after this update, they're adding second sea. I think I started playing around this time, which is yeah, that's cool. They added made a lot of changes to electric and stuff like that. A lot of the updates at this time they made quite a lot of changes because it was quite buggy and the fruits didn't look the best. Like magma back in the day, it was just like a red block. It didn't, yeah, it didn't look any good. They had a different fast mode, which is that's really good for like mobile players because it could get really laggy if you were using mobile. So I'd say update 5B mainly because the mobile that's a really good thing and increase the level capacity. We got teams, so I think that's when they added they added cruise, bounty, honor, so that's a really big one. They reworked some other stuff. This is really good because IC is one of my favorite moves. So they did a lot of reworks, made fruits look better. Then they added crews and all of this. So this is really big update. Before this, guns didn't have skills, which was cool. So that's pretty good. I'd rank this A because they added a lot of stuff and added some pretty pivotal stuff like balancing, PvP system. Yeah, update 7. This was a pretty small update. They released core, some balancing, some nerfs, some buffs. So I'd say it's probably yeah, it wasn't the biggest update, but yeah, Horford's pretty good, but it hasn't been reworked since. We got Barrier added second sea, which is that was a big one and quite a lot of islands. They didn't just release one island, and yeah, Kingdom of Rose massive. It's a very big island. We got a new fighting style, some new swords, which is cool, especially these three. I wonder when they release TTK because that's cool. A lot of NPCs. Yeah, because this added the second sea, which is a really big update. A lot of NPCs, a lot of stuff. I'd probably rank this update 8. anti-copyright update, which is interesting. So I think it's changing it to make it less like One Piece, which they're still doing because they do have some copyright stuff. So I think they kind of move away from naming like I don't know Portal or something like that instead of Door. Dough, those I don't know, I don't like Dough fruit, but yeah, that's cool. Add some new fighting styles and finally TTK, which is cool. Um, it was pretty small update, but they added two pretty important stuff as well as Superhuman, so I'd rank this. Update 10, we got Hot and Cold Island and Control. So we're getting into like really good mythical fruits now and increasing level capacity. The swords aren't anything that special as well as so we got the new law boss and stuff like that, which is cool. And Smoke Admiral, and Order. Yeah, these are cool. We've got some stuff that's not really the biggest update, but pretty good. We'll put that. We got some the first awakening, which is really cool. Because last update they added hot and cold where you can awaken fruits, so it makes sense that this update they make awakening. Um, that's like a really big change to the game because awakening makes fruits a lot better and you can upgrade fruits and stuff like that. And then they did some balancing. I'll probably say it's a B rank just because of the um awakening. Now, update 12, they had a Halloween update, which was cool. Like, I missed the Halloween updates, but yeah. Um, added light and dark, which was interesting how they did it at the same time. And I think, is this the first race? I don't know, but they added Ghoul Race and up to V3, which is cool. And some new guns and accessories, kind of cool focused stuff, which is cool. And that was update 11, 12, sorry. Christmas update and dragon, which dragon was the best fruit for many for like a couple of years till Kitsune came out and leopard. So yeah, that was a really big update. Then they added awakening for string and new islands. We're in the second last island for second sea. We got Rengoku and some other different accessories. The Christmas event. They've pretty much been doing the same Christmas event for like 3 years or something. It's funny, but yeah, and they didn't even do it this year, but or last year. Then we got some more changes for TTK. So update 13, I'll rank that B because of the dragon. Update 14, we've got Rumble Awakening. Then they got some new level capacity, some island. This is not really that important island. All it has is the Usopp guy, which new Fishman Karate, which is cool. Is that Fishman V2? But yeah, that's cool. And we've got some more stuff. So update 14, I'll say here because we do have a new island, Rumble, new race, and Sharkman. Number 15, we've got a lot of fruits. Venom, Spin, Door, Kilo, Diamond, Love, Falcon. Most of them are pretty useless, but Door is a big one because that kind of changed how people traveled. Like people don't, if you can just ask like your server, ask if someone can TP you somewhere, and it just makes mobility so much easier, as well as Venom. Venom's a really good fruit and still hasn't been reworked. Then we got Magma and Buddha Awakenings, which is cool. Um, this was a really big update. They added a lot of stuff and makes everything look cool. Serpent Bow, that's the cool, and added 30, that's the big one. They added a lot of islands. I was surprised they added that many islands in just one go. But yeah, this is a really big update, update 15. Just added all of this stuff, added all of these balancing and stuff like that. Did they add observation V2? Yeah, and that's also really big. Now, we got a Halloween update for update 16 and Shadow and Revive. Revive got changed to Ghost later, also because of probably copyright. But Shadow is a really good fruit. This is a pretty small one, but it's kind of Halloween kind of focus. We got Haunted Castle, Dragon Talon, Hallow Scythe, so we got some new stuff, and that's pretty cool. It's a pretty good update. We've got a bunch of different versions of 17. So we got Sand Awakening and Soul. We got uh, new awakenings for Phoenix. We got new fruit, Leopard fruit. 17.3 was a big one because that was the first time Dragon got kind of like overthrown, and Leopard fruit became arguably a better fruit. It also started this big wave of adding M1s into the game because before that no other fruit had M1s, so suddenly Leopard has M1 and like pretty much every fruit they've added after that has an M1 because it's just so much better for grinding and stuff like that. Now we had a confetti update that was pretty small, and then they added Blizzard. Um, yeah, Blizzard was pretty cool. 17, they added that was probably one of their biggest updates because they added so much stuff. Put it here. They didn't add a new like C, but they added a lot of stuff. Added Race Awakening V4. I remember waiting for this for like ages. They were doing a lot of hints. A lot of YouTubers were trying to work out how to do Race Awakening. Did a lot of hints and stuff. That was really cool. Race Awakening. This was a big update. I put We had a Valentine's event and Love. That was actually really cool. The new Love rework was pretty cool and it kind of foreshadowed all of the eventual updates that we would eventually get, which was really cool. So just update 20, we got Mammoth, Sound, and Rocket. It's annoying that we got rid of Killer, but yeah, this was a pretty good update. We got a lot like the Sanguine Flying Style, Shark Tanker. We also got all of the sea events, which is really cool, and that's a lot of stuff. We got some new NPCs, reworked boats was really good because previously if you jumped from the boat, you'd go flying off, but then they changed it so you could just jump up and you wouldn't get off. Leviathan, they reworked every single sword, which was really good because before the swords looked pretty shit, especially some of the older ones, and then they reworked some uh, fruits, which is cool. They changed them to make it, I think, get rid of copyright as well. And enchantments, enchantments are big ones and scrolls. This was a really big update. I'd probably put it 21. We got Ghost event. This was a really kind of small update. They just changed Ghost to Revive. It looked really nice. And then new events, we got the Ghost Ship raids, which give full Fool's Gold, which is pretty good, and add a lot of bugged fixes, which is cool. So I'd probably put that because it didn't add that much, but a lot. It was mainly like a bug fix update. This one added Kitsune and Fox Lamp, Kitsune Ribbon, Kitsune Mask, which is cool. The new island was pretty good. I think a lot of people though were expecting like a new boss or a new like main island to grind on. But yeah, Kitsune is a really cool fruit. Um, yeah, that is a big upgrade. I put it. Okay, so T-Rex is an alright fruit, and then they had Shipwright, which is really useful because before, if your boat was getting destroyed, there's nothing you can do, but now you can repair ships, which is cool, and wooden planks. Add a lot of fixes, sorry, which is really cool. And yeah, I reckon this is probably a big one. Yeah, so this is where I'd rank all of the different updates. I'd reckon up here all of the times they added C1, C2, C3. Then here when they did like major updates, there wasn't. I'd probably put the trading update here when then they just added trading music, which was really annoying. But yeah, mm, there hasn't really been much like small updates, and the new Dragon update's probably going to be up here because they're going to add a lot of stuff. Hopefully, like Dragon rework, new fighting styles, hopefully new island reworks because we've been getting island reworks for ages. And we're going to have control update later, and yeah, it's looking good. But yeah, here's my tier list of all of the updates. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.